Hey everybody, it's Team Tuesday. Woo woo! I want to welcome you guys to another amazing week. This is a big topic that I've got going on this week. I've gotten many requests to go over this topic, so I thought that I would, because this is going to be the last week that I do the social media series. Does not mean that I'm going to come back to it, because there's still some topics I want to touch on, those mainly being Twitter and Instagram and Periscope. I think those were the last three that we haven't touched on yet, but we've done quite a few. We've gone over Facebook, we've gone over Pinterest, and today we're going to go over YouTube. So those are probably for most of you out there, Scentsy consultants, or if you're following along and you're a network marketing in another network marketing business, those are probably going to be the more popular ones that you guys and or your teams probably work with the most. So I wanted to get these out of the way, but I didn't want to go too deep into this all at once, because next week, we are getting ready to hit our stride, guys. We are getting ready to go into the holiday season. So right before we do that, I think it's a really good time for us to go back to the basics. So next week, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to go back to the basics. That's personally where my business right now is focused. So I thought it was a really good timing to be able to do that. So again, welcome. I'm Jacqui Duran, Independent Scentsy Consultants, and I'm coming to you. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of November. And here, I live in Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news at all, but there's this awesome baseball team, the Kansas City Royals. We just happened to win the World Series. So here in Kansas City, it has been an amazing last couple of days. Like literally, you can walk down the streets wherever you are in Kansas City, even if you're in one of the suburbs, not, straight in the heart of the city. There is just like this magical vibe that is vibrating through the city right now. Everybody is wearing blue. I have not changed the color on my nail polish, and I even have like the little Royals logo imprinted on my thumb. We're superstitious baseball people. But anyway, we we won the World Series, and it was amazing because it's the first time that we have done it in 30 years. We originally won in 1985, and it was huge for us then. The Kansas City Royals, we are not like your top of the line baseball team where we're the ones who get talked about in the media all the time because we're so awesome. No, we are the underdogs. And so it was really the last season, was the buildup. We started creating our team, and we made it to the playoffs, and we got very close. We didn't clinch it, and that's okay. And we came back this season, and we completely rocked it out, and took the World Series. So today we officially announced it as Royal Blue Snow Day. Again, huge thing for my town and my city. We welcomed our team back because they played their last game in New York against the Mets. And so they came back. And so today the city planned it was amazing, a parade and a rally in the heart of our city. And I think I shared one of the news stories on my personal Facebook page of the local media coverage. And we had, and the last count that I heard anyway, was over 200,000 people were down there. It was like literally a sea of blue. That is all you see. So if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you can take a look at that. Just a quick little clip of a video. It's insane. It's literally insane. So because they were doing that, and again, it's been 30 years since we won a World Series, well, they actually canceled almost all of the schools in the Kansas City metropolitan area. So my youngest one, her school was also one of the ones that was canceled for today because they wanted the teachers and the staff and everybody to be able to go down and enjoy the rally and the parade if they so choose. So my husband had some things to do today. So, and I really didn't feel like fighting 200,000 plus people with a 6-year-old and possibly a 14-year-old. So I stayed home and I telecommuted from my day job today. So, but I thought it was a really great parallel between that and our Scentsy business, because our mayor here in Kansas City, and I'm going to go ahead and quote him, Mayor Sly James, and one of the things that he said today, and I think he's probably said it a handful of times since we won, but one of the quotes that he spoke about at the rally today, this afternoon, was, "This team is like our city. We never give up." Because like I said, we truly are the underdogs. We always have been the underdogs, and that's okay. But we persevered. We stood behind our team. And like I said, we got really close last year, but we didn't lose focus of that goal. And so we took that goal and we took that enthusiasm and the whole city behind us, rooting us on, and pushed through, and the team pulled it off. And it was just amazing. Like I said, the energy, the vibration of the city in and of itself has just been breathtaking. I was a young girl in '85 when we won the first World Series. And I distinctly remember my father, he had taken the newspaper of the day and had framed it, and it hung in our dining room wall for years and years and years as I was growing up. So I have been feverishly looking for a newspaper all day, and I've had absolutely no luck because I wanted to try and recreate that in spirit of my dad, and just, just to celebrate in and of itself. So I pulled out my painting that I did. I did a girls' night out. We have, how you do like those painting parties or whatever. So I went with some of my friends, and that was last season. And so I thought, since I've got like this blank space in the upper right-hand corner, that I would go in there with a paint pen and maybe write like 2015 World Champs or something fun like that. So I pulled my painting out to have some fun with it. So anyway, that's my excitement for the day. It's awesome. It's just so awesome. Anyway, so let's dig into tonight's agenda, because I've got a lot to talk about tonight. I'm going to try and squeeze it in. I'm going to try and stick to my time limit tonight. I promise. So tonight's agenda, this is what we're going to talk about tonight. So again, it's all about YouTube. I wanted to go ahead and end it off with what I get the most questions of, and that is YouTube. I get tons of questions about that from you guys who follow and watch along, and from my own personal team. So again, since I'm going to take a little hiatus on the social media series, I thought this would be a good note to end it on, and wanted to do it last week, but I just wasn't quite feeling 100%, and I wanted to give this 100% for you guys. So tonight, what we're going to cover is 5 different main points. We're going to talk about why videos are important. We're going to talk about how do they capture a larger audience. We're going to talk about how do you start doing videos. Some of you out there may be going, I got no clue. I know how to watch them, but I got no clue how to even start doing anything like this. Another very, very big topic question that I get is, what equipment or programs do you need to have to be able to do YouTube videos? I mean, that's a very valid question, but I get it a lot. And then the last question, or the last topic that we're going to focus on, is, what if I'm not right for video? Maybe you're one of those people who you're like, I totally have a voice for radio. I am not the person in front of the camera. I have absolutely no problem being behind it, but I don't want to be in front of it. And that's okay. We're going to talk about that too. So we're going to be touching on that. So stay tuned. It's going to be good stuff for you guys. First of all, a little bit of housekeeping. I do want to say thank you for following along, not only just in general with me here doing these training videos every week. Remember, guys, I started this whole weekly training video. I guess it's a series. I don't know. Is there like a limit on series? I don't even know. But I started this the very first week of January 2015. And so every single week I have done a different training video on a different topic. I've covered a lot of topics, guys. We are already in November. Okay. I've almost made my goal, and that my goal was to continue that all throughout the year. So I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So I want to thank you guys for those of you who followed along. Maybe you're just catching me for the very first time. Well, don't worry about it. All those videos are saved. The magic of YouTube, it saves all those videos. You can go to my YouTube channel if you're watching this on playback, or if not, you can go to it afterwards. You can click on the videos. You can sort them by date, so you can actually go back and go by date if you want. So they're all there for you. And that's the whole point of doing all of these. Again, next week, we're going to be taking things back to the basics. So taking things back to the basics in our business, I thought, again, perfect timing as we get ready to hit this amazing, busy, hectic holiday season. And it's also kind of, it's actually, you know, I do these things based upon either what's working for me, or to share tips of what does work for me, or things that I'm personally working on in my business. And so I'm really excited about going back to basics, because last week I officially promoted, well, I guess it's not official until November 10th, but I promoted to superstar consultant. So I am literally one title away from director. I can't believe it. So this really has gotten me in the last week stopping and thinking and going, okay, I need to hit the reboot button. Remember, guys, like I've always said, you can hit that reboot button as many times as you need to. So this is a point for me where I literally said, okay, time out, reboot. What do I need to do? I need to refocus things, because I need to realign my goals. So don't hesitate to take that moment if you see that it needs to happen. So that's where I'm at for me. So I'm really excited to get back to the basics, because honestly, guys, this is a duplicatable system. The whole thing with Scentsy is there is a system, there's a progression that you take, and if you follow that consistently, your business will begin to grow organically. And that's truly what we want. We want that organic business to grow. And so, yes, it may seem like things just are taking forever and nothing's happening, and I'm posting and I'm doing these things and nobody's paying attention to me. I have been in your shoes more times than I can count. I have been in your shoes. I think I was at lead consultant for maybe even 2 years. I couldn't get past that hump. I couldn't do it. So I was hitting that reboot button a lot. Like, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go from here? So this is a big step for me. So this is where I'm at in my business. So again, sharing you guys or bringing you along in my journey. So I'm going to be reorganizing my business, formulating a good strategy for moving forward, because again, I've got goals, and I've got new goals, and I've got big goals. I want that director title. Another frequent message that I get, questions that I get, or, you know, just comments in general are, you know, I don't have, you know, an upline to help me, and I'm kind of lost and I don't know what to do, and all of this. Well, let me tell you guys again, I have been there too. I'm there right now. I don't have a sponsor or director that I can go to for these things. So that's why I'm branching out to the networking leaders within our business that I connect with, and that I know that I can learn and take things away from. So if any of you watch The Glow with our amazing leaders who do The Glow every month, it's awesome. Being able to connect with them is very inspiring and motivating and keeps me on the right track. So I don't want you to think that if you don't have a sponsor, if you don't have an upline that you can go to, like I currently do, then you know what? That's when you branch out. Because again, nobody's going to walk in here and make me work my business today. Nobody is going to do that but me. Not even my husband. Okay. You might suggest it, but I guarantee you, if he suggests it, the first thing I'm going to say is, you know what? you can just walk right out. I'm going to be me right now. You take care of you. I'm going to take care of me. Nobody's going to work my business for me. Okay. Nobody's going to keep me accountable and on track but me. So the same thing happens for you. And so that's why myself and the amazing women and our leaders who do the glow. So we've got Katie Cardoza-Farner, we've got Christina Steinberg, we've got Edie Ann, we've got Dawn, we've got Jamie, we've got these ladies out there who are truly sharing their light and their passion for their business. And that's what I try and emulate. That's what me and the ladies that I work very closely with, Kimberly and Nikki mainly, those are my squad. And so we get together and we kind of we work in tandem, and it's so nice. It's so nice to have those connections. So I don't want you guys to think that you're all alone in this, because you're not. You are not. We are truly a family. When we say welcome to the Scentsy family, we mean that. Welcome to the Scentsy family. Okay? Welcome. Because we are all here to watch each other grow and succeed and push each other to that next level. So thank you to those of you who inspire me. So I want you guys to make sure that if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead, like it. Feel free to share these with your teams if you feel some of the meat that I talk about is helpful. I know I tend to jabber on at times, so I apologize, but that's me. So that's just where I'm at. So let's just jump right into the meat of this and get started and talk about this, because it's going to be awesome. All right. So number one, we're going to talk about why are videos important? Why are videos important? Some of you out there who, well, you're watching YouTube videos right now, probably, or have, or do, whatever. And there may be people that you meet. When I say meet, I say that very loosely. So meet from screen to screen, that you feel that you can relate to, that speak to you, right? That have the same mindset as you do, the same outlook as you do. In fact, I think I posted on Christina Steinberg's page the other day. I was like, you know what? You're the one who, actually, I think it was on the Glow. I was like, Christina was the one who, when I first started watching her videos, I just instantly connected with her, because it was like, oh, this chick totally gets me. Oh my gosh. That's all it took. It took that spark to make that connection. So why are videos important? You guys can post, and I can, all day long when we want on our Facebook pages, right? Post it all day long. We can post picture after picture and marketing tool after marketing tool. But if we don't give our customers and our team a way to connect with us on more of a personal level and get to know us more in a different way, on a different level, we're missing out, guys. We're missing the boat. We are completely missing the boat. You can connect with people when you talk to people or when you hear them talk, okay? I connected with the ladies of the Glow like that. Why? Because they were them. They were authentic, and I was able to relate to that, okay? Being able to create those relationships, not only in your customer base, but even when you're focusing on recruiting or building your team and marketing, it's going to make a huge difference, guys. It truly is. Does it make a difference for you if you, how do I want to phrase this? If you post back and forth, maybe even you're messaging somebody back and forth on Facebook for like a week, right? All about the business opportunity or all about hosting a party. And then what happens? The weekend comes along, and then they get busy and they go about their day and have some family stuff that needs to be done or what have you. And then maybe on Monday or Tuesday, you check back in with them. You're like, hey, so are you ready to join? Are you ready to book that party we talked about last week? What's happened? That enthusiasm has now dwindled back down. And they're like, oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I am really busy. I don't know. Or maybe they don't answer you at all. That's okay. Do not take those things personally, okay? But again, when you're creating relationships, and I think video is one of those great ways to create those relationships because it's showing your authentic self and who you are, people can relate to you better. So I think it's very important. Videos are very, very important. Let's talk about how they capture a wider audience. Some of you out there may be like, it's just a video. Who stinking cares? It's a video on YouTube. I'm not here to be a celebrity. I'm not here to make money off of YouTube. I'm here to work my Scentsy business. Why should I be doing videos on YouTube? Well, that's an excellent question. I can see your viewpoint completely, but let me tell you that statistics do not lie. Did you guys know that Google owns YouTube? It's part of the Google family, right? Do you guys ever do a Google search when you're looking for something? Do you ever just go to Google and Google it? I do it at least 3 times a day. I have to Google something. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be something completely random and stupid. But that's like my go-to thing. I'm like, oh, let me Google it. I don't know. Let me find out what, I'm looking for, like, is Christmas on a Friday or a Saturday? And I don't have time to pull out the catalog or calendar or whatever. Here, let me just Google it. Or let me ask Siri and she'll take me to Google and blah, blah, blah. And I'll figure it out. I Google a lot of stuff. Do you know that, again, Google owns some different companies, right? They own YouTube, they own Blogger. There's a handful of different companies that Google actually owns. So when you are going to Google and you are doing a search, maybe you're doing a search for Scentsy training, and you click on at the very top of Google in the after you've typed in your search bar, it will give you the option of like images, web, and video, and then some other stuff. I'm literally doing this off the top of my head. I hope I'm right. But anyway, it's something like that. So if you put in Scentsy training, hit Google, and then click on video, the results that you're going to get are going to be pulled from YouTube videos that have either Scentsy or training or those keywords in that video title or somewhere within that title, sometimes even in the description. It will pull from descriptions too. So it will pull based on relevance, things like that. So when you're putting your videos on YouTube, they are literally working for you 24/7 around the clock. Because even if somebody in Australia, I'm going to pull on my lovely friend in Australia right now, and because she wakes up when I'm going to bed and starting her day. But maybe she wants to catch up on my videos, or maybe she's just doing a Google search because she wants to get some work in before she goes to work, and she puts in that Google search bar and she clicks on videos. The videos that are going to pop up, again, are going to have the keywords that she's looking for, and they're going to pull from YouTube. Now, I'm going to throw a stat. I'm going to throw one stat at you. YouTube, and you can Google this too. YouTube has 1 billion unique users in a month. Let me just let that sink in for a minute while you think about 1 billion with a B. 1 billion people in a month are visiting YouTube. What are they searching for? Who knows? Maybe they're searching for business. Maybe they're searching for holiday things. Maybe they're searching for wax. Maybe they just love wax. Maybe they're searching for working at home opportunities. Maybe they're searching for gift ideas for the holidays. I don't know what they're searching. They're searching for all kinds of different stuff on YouTube. But by using your keywords in the description of your video, you're going to pull a wider audience from that. Statistics do not lie, people. It's math. It's there for a reason. It's a universal language for a reason. So along with that, YouTube, because it does reach so many people in a single month, it actually reaches more people than any cable network in the United States. What does that mean for you? It means if you even had a TV show that showed on TNT or something, YouTube would hit more users than the people who are watching TNT. How's that for a stat for you? OMG. Does that show you the power that is behind YouTube and the number of people that you can reach by using YouTube? I'm going for days. Okay, so next topic. How do I start? How do I start? Where do I start? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what I should do. I don't have a team, so I don't need to do like training videos. And, you know, I just joined like 2 months ago, so I don't really know too much, but how do I start doing videos? I mean, I want to try and do videos, but where do I start to do videos? I say this in a lot of things and a lot of responses. There is no right way. There is no wrong way. As long as you're within Scentsy standards and guidelines, then there is no right and wrong way. Everybody's business is unique. Everybody's business is going to be different. My journey is going to be different from your journey. It's going to be different from Christina's journey and Kimberly's journey and Nikki's journey. Everybody's journey is going to be different on how they get there, how they work their business. You know, again, we bounce ideas off of each other all the time because we are all constantly looking for new ways to work our business and keep it peppy and keep it active and keep it exciting and fresh and new for our customers and our potential team members. That's how we're growing our teams, is by keeping things different and changing things up. It's important to go back to those basics, which again, that's what we're going to talk about next week, and we're going to dive back into basics. It's important to keep those basics, but by keeping the basics and then adding in fresh new ideas with that, it's a winning combo, guys. Just like the Royals. Shameless plug for Kansas City. And again, when you're starting out and you're doing videos, maybe you've never done a YouTube video in your entire life. Maybe you've never done any video in your entire life. Maybe you don't even like taking selfies of yourself on your phone and you're just like not that photogenic person. You don't want anything to do with that. No, 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 no. I want no part of it. That's okay. Okay, that is okay. And you do not have to be a master. You do not have to have every single answer to every single question. I know I sure as heck don't. I never probably will, okay? As much as I'd like to believe, oh yeah, once I hit director, I'm going to have all the answers. No, heck no, I'm not going to. Jeez Louise, no, I'm not. But the whole point is for you to be you, okay? So by connecting and building those relationships from your videos, that's how you're going to start. And yes, I have a team member now who she does videos all the time, and Letitia's videos are amazing. And I love it because one of the things that I love, and again, she's a newer consultant, okay? She's not been doing this for 5 years or 10 years or whatever. She hasn't been doing this that long. But you know what's really great about her videos? She shares her Scentsy spirit and her passion in every single one. I don't even care if she's having a bad day. You would never know it if you were watching her videos. I get excited watching her videos. I love watching her videos because she's peppy and she's excited and she's showing her passion and, oh my gosh, look at these products. Oh my gosh, I've got these pouch parties going out. There's just that, like I was talking about here in Kansas City, there's that buzz, there's that vibration that you're just like, oh, that's so cool. I'm so interested in that. Okay? That's what we're looking for, is those kind of things. So getting started is easy. Again, there's no right, there's no wrong way. Just be authentic with your videos. So I don't want you guys to, and you probably, if you watch YouTube at all, and if you follow it and subscribe to other channels, mine or whomever's, whatever, and you see somebody, maybe you connect with them, maybe you don't, but you're just like, oh my gosh, they're really popular. I need to be like her, obviously, because look at the popularity that she's got going on. But you know what? Just because she's got the popularity doesn't mean anything. Because, and I only say that because if she's got the popularity because people connect with her, they're connecting with her for a reason. She's got people who are following her and subscribing to her or him because they're connecting with them in some way. Okay. So by being authentic and being you, like Letitia, she's being authentic. She's being herself. She's just very passionate. She truly is passionate about Scentsy. I can't duplicate that. You can't duplicate that unless you have that same level of passion and enthusiasm for the product. If you do, then that's what you need to be doing. If you see somebody who's silly and goofy and sarcastic, and like some of my fun videos include my 5.5-year-old with me, and she's just, there's a lot of stuff that ends up on the cutting room floor when I do those videos, but that's who I am. That's who I am. That's who she is. You know, I don't coach her. We don't do a dry run practice thing. Okay. She's 5.5. She's got the attention span of a gnat. So it's like a wham, bam, we got to get this done. And I'm going to hope for the best here when I get this video out. But if that's not you, I don't want you to try to pull your children in just because you're like, oh, well, she got a lot of likes on her video and it must be because her kid's in the video. No, that's not necessarily it. Again, it's that connection that has been made previously. So if you're not that silly person, don't try and pretend to be a silly person. Trust me, people will see right through it. If you're somebody who is just serious and to the point, and this is how we do things, and this is how your business should be run, or this is what we do on my team, and this is how I'm growing my business, then be that. Because trust me, guys, as much as you think that you're not very funny or you're not interesting or anything like that, go back and watch. You can go to my YouTube channel, click on videos. You can sort them by the date. Go ahead. I dare you. Go on back. I have no shame. Go on back and go back to those earlier videos. I rewatched one of those the other day, last week or something, when I wasn't feeling well and I was on bed rest and I was just bored. Because it drives me nuts being on bed rest. But I went back and I watched one of these like really old videos and I was just watching it like, oh, did people actually think that that was interesting? I'm watching it going, I would never watch one of her videos. But people somehow, for some reason, connected with that in some small way, or I gave a good tidbit. I don't know what it was. But there are, what did we say? What did we say? There are over 1 billion people looking at YouTube every single month, guys. Out of those 1 billion people, I guarantee you at least 1 or 2 of them are going to be like, I'm like her. Whether you're silly, whether you're serious, whether you're very sarcastic, whether you're over the top excited, whether you have confetti that's falling from the ceiling. Doesn't matter. Okay? Does not matter. So again, if you're not that goofy person, don't pretend to be, because again, people are going to see right through that. But if you are, then be that. Let your Scentsy flag fly. Okay? Let it fly. Whatever it happens to be. So again, when you're trying to figure out where to start, one of the questions you may be asking yourself is, well, again, you know, I don't have a team. So, you know, like this video that we're doing today is more of like a training video, right? So you probably, if you don't have a team, you're probably like, well, why would I do a training video? You don't have to do training videos, okay? It can just be you and about the product. I do videos like that all the time, at least once or twice a month. I will just do a straight product video. This is what's going on. Just yesterday, or the day before, I did a video with my daughter. Yeah, that was fun. Another great experience. We talked about the bricks being re-released. Okay, that's all we talked about. It was like an 8-minute video that I did and put together, and it was just about the product. So I don't just focus on just training videos. I don't just focus on product videos, but you can toggle back and forth, or you can do one and stay on that path and just do product videos. That's awesome. Or if you maybe are growing a team and have a team who, like mine, the majority lives out of state, so I can't go just meet them down the street at Starbucks for coffee and do like a coffee hour with them. A lot of the ways that we're able to connect and get training through is through these videos. So by being able to make yourself available, this is a really great medium for that. So it depends. Again, whatever feels organic and natural to you, just do that. So another popular question, or actually one of the most popular questions. I was just talking to a lady tonight about this tonight. How awesome is that? Okay, so what equipment or programs do I need to do videos? Okay. First of all, let me say this. You do not have to have a marketing degree. You do not have to have this graphic arts design, video photography or videography degree or whatever, what have you, and go to film school and everything else to be popular or to make an impression and to reach people and connect people on YouTube. Okay, you don't. You don't. I know you guys have seen the viral videos. And I know you've seen me, and trust me, my degree is nowhere near related to videography or anything like that. Maybe a little bit towards marketing because my business degree is kind of focused around that, but it's not a straight marketing degree. So, you know, I don't have that. The other thing is you don't have to have like an expensive camera to do videos. Okay. You just don't. You don't have to have it. Now, most of our phones right now have amazing video capabilities. The majority, aside from these Google Hangouts, the majority of the videos that I do are all done on my phone. I take the video on my phone, I edit the video on my phone, and I upload it to YouTube from my phone. That is how I do the majority of my videos. Again, the only difference with all of that are these Google Hangouts. And the reason that I do that is because I just quite haven't figured out, or I don't think it's possible for the Google Plus app to be able to do me live streaming or doing a Hangout on my phone. I can watch them on my phone, but I have not yet mastered how to do one on my phone. I really don't think it's possible. If it is, please put it down in the comments because I would love to know. But if you have a computer, if you have a laptop, if you have a tablet, whatever, most of them anymore come with a webcam. Hello, webcam on my Surface tablet here. Okay. Yeah, it's not probably the most top of the line video quality. Yes, I do get a little bit of buffering. I do get a little bit of buffering. I do get some graininess. In fact, I'm looking at the video right now. I do see some graininess in it. So yes, it may not be the best. It may not be the top of the line, but it's what I've got and it's what I use. Okay. So you don't have to have anything. So you don't have to go out and buy like a whole brand new webcam unless you want to, unless you feel that you're really going to just jump right into this whole YouTube business and you want it to really pop and stand out. You've got some extra money, or for Christmas, you're like, hey, I want a webcam. This is the one I want. You know, you could do that, but you don't have to have it. Use what you've got, guys. Again, if it's a laptop, if it's a PC, if it's your phone, shoot your videos that way. You don't have to have fancy background. Do you see where we are? Do you see where we are? This is my master bedroom. This is also this half of the room over here. This is my personal office space. Okay. I also telecommute for my day job. So part of it is work space. Well, it's all workspace, but part of it is job related. So I've got certain things that are job related, and the rest of it is all Scentsy-ized. So I think I really need a new IKEA bookshelf over here is what I'm eyeing. I think I'm going to ask Santa for one of those. But you don't have to have, again, you know, it doesn't have to be anything crazy like and amazing. Okay. Trust me. This is not crazy amazing behind me. You can do videos when you're out and about. I've seen even Letitia, she will do videos every so often when she is on her way running errands or whatever. Some people do it in their cars. You know, you'd be sitting outside at the park and you take your kids to the park and they're playing on the swings. Pull out your phone. Do a 5-minute little video about, you know, pouch parties and how you have some available. Wham, bam, you know, on the go, people. Again, it doesn't have to be this big production. You don't have to write a script. You don't have to have all these things. The only thing that I would suggest in having is lighting of some sort. Now, yes, I do not have the best lighting myself. And in fact, if you look back through those previous videos, you are going to make the same comment, because I critique myself probably more than anyone in the world ever will. But just watching that video the other day, I was just like, wow. I needed some help. Somebody should have just been like, hey, Jacqui. But you don't have to get fancy with things, okay? You don't. Again, be authentically you. This is me. This is my Scentsy business. This is my life. My son is with his dad tonight. My youngest is already in bed. This is my Scentsy times. This is when I make it work. I'd love to do a video like sitting outside on my patio with the beautiful natural lighting, but 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work that way. My schedule doesn't work that way for me to be able to do that. So, you know, again, wherever you're at, have fun with it. You know, those first videos are so raw, it amazes me. So programs in and of itself. So again, if you're using your phone, you can do just a straight, and most phones, whether it's Android, whether it's Apple, whether it's whatever it is, most phones have a camera and a capture option. There is also an app, and I'm pretty sure it's available for all of the different all the different platforms, which is YouTube Capture. You can download that. You can take video, and it will help you directly upload to YouTube directly from that app. If you're on a PC, laptop, tablet, whatever, you know, first of all, the first thing you want to do is obviously create a YouTube channel. It's just basically creating any other profile on any other website that you ever have. There's nothing different about it. But all you have to do is take the video. If it's on your PC using your webcam or what have you, you can do it that way, save it, and then you can upload it. Just go to YouTube, go to your channel. There's a little button, I think it's on the right-hand side, that says upload. Click upload, select your file, upload it. Depending on your Wi-Fi or your connection speed is going to determine how long it's going to take to upload. So I make no promises there. You can also, once you do that, if you want to add some things to it, spice it up a little bit, when you're in YouTube, there are some editing options. So you can go in there and edit things. You can actually add text within that as well, and annotations. You can put cards in there so you can link to other videos within your channel. There's all kinds of fancy stuff you can do. Get in there and play with it. Have fun with it. That's the best way to learn. Editing. Another popular question I get. Again, the majority of the videos, aside from my weekly Google Hangout trainings that we're doing tonight, they're all done on my phone. My phone is my BFF. My life lives within this phone, or at least the parts that control my life live in this phone. Now, there's many apps out there. Now, again, I'm going to read you off a small list of the ones that I use, have used, and have faith in. I have an Apple iPhone, so you're going to have to search your Android, your Google Play, whatever store that you're looking at to see if it's available for your phone. But I guarantee you, if you don't find these specific ones, if you just do a random search for video editing, you're going to get some hits on some different apps. And you guys might even find cooler ones than what even I'm going to suggest now. The main one that I use on my phone came on the phone. They didn't even have to download anything. iMovie. I love iMovie. It is honestly the probably the main way that I do the majority of my videos. Another great one is Video Shop, VIDEOSHOP. It's all one word. Another one is Movie Pro. Moviepro. There is also Magisto Video Editor. I've tried that one before. Magisto Video Editor. So that's a nice one. And there's also a really fun one that I like to use, and it's called Replay. Now, some of you out there might be like, oh, well, I only get apps if they're free. And that's fine. But if you are really going to try and put some good videos out there, then if it's a $1.99 app, or even I think Replay is $9.99, so it's $10. It was an investment for me in my business simply because I do a lot of social media marketing. So $10 for me for an app that might yield me either more marketing customers or potential team members, $10 was worth it to me. So there are going to be some times where if you can't afford it, I highly suggest that you invest a little bit in your business if that's the direction you want to go. Okay, again, if you don't want to go, or you're not quite sure that that's the direction you want to go, then don't buy them yet. You can still do free versions on these apps, okay? You don't have to do upgrades. You don't have to buy the extras and the expansion packs or what have you, whatever it is. You don't have to buy all that stuff. Just use the free version for a while. See what works, see what feels good for you. 9 times out of 10, that's what I do, because at least once a week I search the Apple iStore, and I'm always looking for new apps for text graphics for my pictures and also for video. So 9 times out of 10, I'll try the free version for a while. If I like it, if I feel that it's user-friendly, if I'm able to navigate it well, if I like it and the features in it, that's when I'm going to buy it. So just my 2 cents there. So the last topic we're going to talk about is, what if I'm not right for video? Again, that's okay. Some of us just are not comfortable being in front of the camera and talking like that. That's okay. That's all right. Now, I will say that I do encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, at least try. I encourage you to try it. Again, go to my YouTube channel, sort it by date in the videos, and look back at some of those older videos, and you tell me. If you look at those older videos compared to like maybe my most recent video, the one that I did that about Scentsy bricks, what, yesterday on the 2nd, whatever it was, compare that video to one of my earlier videos and you tell me. Have I grown? I think I've grown because I literally about died. Another good way to do videos, and if you just don't feel like you've got, what's the phrase that they say? You've got the face for radio, right? Or the voice for radio, the face for radio, I guess it is. You just don't feel comfortable doing it. You're just like, yeah, it's not me, not me, not me, whatever. That's okay. You can do a video and you don't even have to be featured in it. Especially... okay, and you can do it one of 2 ways. If you're going to do training videos like this, like I use Google Plus, and I do Hangouts, and again, it's free. It's free to do Google Hangouts. This does not cost me any money, okay? All I have to have is a Google account, and that's free. But if you do that, there is an option in Google Hangouts where you can actually go in and do that screen share, and that's how I'm able to screen share with you. You could do that for your entire video if you wanted to. And that's if you're going to do a training video, or even if you're going to do a product video. Maybe you just want to highlight some products on your Facebook fan page or something. Pull up your Facebook fan page or pull up your Scentsy website and just go through and talk about, oh, hey guys, here's where the bricks are located. I wanted to show you where you can go to buy the bricks. Or another great one that I suggest that you do for your customers especially is to go through, do a screen share like that. Maybe that's the whole video as a screen share, and show them where the combine and saves live on your website. That is one of the main questions I get from customers all the time. Hey, don't you have that 6-pack of bars for $25? How come it's not, I'm putting 5 or 6 bars in, but it's not giving me the $25 price? That's because you didn't go to shop and then combine and save and go down. Yeah. So that would be a really great video for you if you're not even wanting to show your face and you just want to show the screen and what have you. Then it's just your voice. Okay. That's a really great way to get your feet wet in doing videos and get comfortable with it. Okay. So if you don't quite feel comfortable being in front of that camera, again, I encourage you to step out of that comfort zone and try it. But if you're not ready, if you don't feel that you're ready, that's okay. Try it a different way. Remember, guys, this is your business. Okay? There's no right, there's no wrong way, there's no perfect formula, there's no wrong formula. Find your formula. Find your niche. Find what works for you. And what I am going to say is whatever it is that you're going to try when it comes to video, give it a good 30 days of trying it. Okay? I don't want you guys to do like 1 or 2 videos and then have like nobody ever like it and maybe like only 10 people watched it. And then you get discouraged. You're like, oh, that sucked. I'm not doing that again. That just was, I'm not doing that again. No, do it and be consistent with it for at least 30 days. I'd like you to try and be consistent with it for 60 days because, again, the stats don't lie. They do say that habits form within 30 to 60 days. So if you're being consistent with it and your customers see that you're being consistent with it, they're going to be like, hey, she does a video like once a week now and like shows me where to go buy all the cool stuff on her website. I want to follow her because I want to check that out. Now I know where to go to get the combine and save. I don't have to like wait for her to put in a party order and then like write it down and send it to her. I can just go online and do it myself. Now I know where to go. Or maybe this is another good thing that I get from customers a lot is, hey, my dish broke and I can't find where to find the dish to order a new one. Video. That can be like a 2-3 minute video. Again, do a screen share and show them how to do it. Post it on your Facebook fan page. Email it to them. You can do all kinds of things with it. Use it to your advantage, guys. Be you. Be authentic. Find your niche. And trust me, if you give it a whirl and you try different things and you keep your business fresh and exciting, your customers are going to notice. They're going to notice and they're going to appreciate you for it. And so will your team. Hopefully your team will notice as well. So like I said, for my team, we are all spread out. So this kind of allows me to do some of the training that I would love to do if we were closer and we could meet for like every other week or a monthly coffee shop, you know, get together. I would love to be able to have that opportunity, but we all can't afford those plane tickets every single month to do that. Maybe when I hit Superstar Director, I'll just start buying everybody plane tickets once a month or something. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? All right. So there we are. There's YouTube. Wow. I feel like I talked really fast. I apologize if I went really fast. The good news is this is going to go directly to my YouTube channel, so you can rewatch it anytime, even if I did go really fast. If you've got specific questions, feel free to put those in the comments below. I do go through and I do answer questions in there, so feel free to put those in there. Totally feel like I'm forgetting something because I'm kind of on time. Kind of. Anyway, all right, that's all I got. Like I said, next week we are going to talk about going back to the business basics. So I hope you join me. Make sure you like, subscribe, give me that thumbs up. And that way you will get the notification when the new videos are available. So good stuff there. Good stuff there. I think it's always important to get back to the basics. And like I said, that's where I'm at in my business. I'm literally in the middle of formulating a business plan for myself to work to hit director. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it together. And I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. So if you're out there and you are one of those people who are like, oh, never done a video, maybe I'll try it. And I don't want to be on camera, so maybe I'll try that screen share thing. Or maybe I'll take a video of just me putting wax in my warmers. You can do that. Again, no rules, no right and wrong way to do things. especially, let me throw this little tid. I'm gonna share a word that Dawn, I heard Dawn create last night, was a tidlet. She did a tiplet. She did a tip, and then she wanted to add on to it, so she called it a tiplet, and I thought that was really cute. I'm going to try and work that into more things. A tiplet for you is a really great way to market without really, like, how I describe it as the car salesman marketing, like, buy. You want to buy from me? This is what you want. I'm going to get you the best deal. I don't like to do that kind of marketing. I'm not that salesman-y person. So a lot of what I suggest is marketing how you personally use the product. So if that's you taking just a 3-minute video of you going and changing the wax out of one of your warmers, again, you don't even have to be on camera, okay? Do it. And then let me know. If we're friends on Facebook, tag me in it. I would love to see your videos. And get to share in that excitement with you. If you want to bounce ideas off of me, I'm more than happy to do that as well. So there you go. I hope you're inspired to reach out of that comfort zone and maybe try some videos. Because like I said, guys, it is growing. This video social media blast is growing and growing and growing. And I want you all to be a part of it. So I got it out of the way. I did the YouTube video. So I'll see you next week when we're going back to basics and talking about our business. Until then, peace, love, happiness. Have a great rest of your week.